Hey everyone, how are you? It's been a long time. Um, I have been wanting to do another video, but I have been away. I just have not had the time till today, and I will now tell you why. There's lots to tell you. I hope you are all well. Yeah, so lots to tell. I'm over the COVID, although I don't know if this is COVID related or if it's spring related or what, but I'm tired a lot. And I don't know if anyone else is having that problem right now, but yeah, I'm just very tired a lot of the time. Um, but I feel fine. I'm better. Um, my Pride and Prejudice show, had its two runs in the U.S., in Massachusetts and in Idaho, and they apparently went very well. I got pictures from them and nice reports from people, so I was happy about that. Um, let's see, since I last saw you, tell you a few things that I did, and then just some other interesting things. On the 25th of March, I went out with these musical theater friends of mine for tacos. We have this taco place that they really love. Um, oh gosh, now the name. I have to tell you the name because it is really good. But I wish they had um, fish tacos or chicken or anything that's not beef. I mean, they had a couple vegetarian, but they I really wanted um I really miss fish tacos, to be honest. So Taqueria El Oso, that's the name of it. Um Really good. I mean, as authentic as I've seen anything here. Um and But yeah, I just miss my fish tacos. Anyway, but it was fun. There was a whole group of us out and got margaritas, and it was like, it was party time. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Um, I went to dinner at, I have an opera director friend, went to his family's and had a really nice time. And they have a beautiful apartment, and we talked a lot about opera. And he's actually going to be, or has already, and will uh, continue to help try to get my name to some of these theater companies that he works for, and people that he knows, and just let them know about me and about my work, and we'll see if anything comes of that, but hopefully. Then I saw Ghost the Musical. It was on Broadway. It didn't do very well, but it was some years back, and it was on tour. And a friend of mine, who I've known for over 30 years from the States, lives in Bremen now. He was in it, had a great part. It was a fun evening. I mean, it's not the greatest show in the world, but the people in it were good. It was well done. And there was a fun party afterwards. I went with my roommate who knew a lot of people there, and so that was fun. Um, and The production was good. I mean, it was well done, but yeah, not not my cup of tea. That kind of pop rocky kind of musical. That's just not my thing. But it was fun to see him. Then my friend from Oldenburg came to stay the night on his way to a gig, and the next day. And so we went out to dinner, had a really nice dinner at a restaurant called Da Lucia in Schöneberg. Delicious food. And it was fun. It was fun to see him, and the food, yeah, Da Lucia, I recommend it. then on the 31st, I went with some friends to a cabaret performance at, um, it was in Neukölln, a club in Neukölln. I can't remember the name of it now, but they just opened a uh, a new bar area where they're going to have regular cabaret performances. So my friend who's been helping me with a lot of my stuff here was one of the oh, somebody's very loud. You know what? I'm turning my phone the other way. It looks like I'm looking at it the wrong. Is that better? I still look like I'm looking at it the wrong way. No, now it's upside down. Okay. I'll never get this right. Anyway, she was singing. She was fabulous. Everybody was really good. It was really a nice evening. Nice hearing, uh, some performers from the area here who are well known, and hopefully I'll do more of that because it was fun, and I wanted to have a nice cabaret experience. I hope to have more. Um, and we went for some Ukrainian food beforehand, which was really yummy. Um, let's not even go there. It's just so upsetting. Um, anyway, we won't go there. Hopefully, things will end soon and in a good way. Well, there is no good way anymore, but at least good for Ukraine, um, and a way to stop all of this killing. It's just crazy. Anyway, on the 2nd of April, I went to one of the Italian friends at a birthday party. Now, it was interesting. It was an interesting day. I went and taught their daughter a lesson, voice and piano lesson, and the party was right after for the mother. And I noticed nothing was set up, nothing was ready for a party. I'd be planning for days. And I thought, this is strange. People are coming over. And then she said, they're gonna come a couple hours later. And I thought, well, still, it didn't look like a party was happening. We went and got some drinks, came back, hung out at a neighbor's for a while. And I'm thinking, don't you have people coming to a party? Why are we at your neighbor's? I mean, it was fun. The neighbor is great. But it was just so funny. And we started drinking down there, and then we finally went up to her apartment, and started setting up. And people were arriving kind of then. Everybody was Italian, and it ended up, a lot of people brought some fabulous food, and I made chocolate chip cookies. I found all the stuff I needed, and they came out well, and they had never had chocolate chip cookies, so it was really kind of fun to share that with them. And it ended up being fun, but it was just so unplanned, unlike the way I tend to do things, which is very planned. Um, and it just, it was a lesson that, it comes together. People come together and things come together. Don't worry. Just drink and be happy. Whatever you feel like drinking. Anyway, I got home at like 1:30 in the morning that night, but it was fun. Okay, so then right after that, I had to go out of town for a week to Goslar and teach a theater program. It was for 12th graders, and they were from a class, or they were a class from a school in not Darmstadt. Uh, uh, oh my gosh, it went out of my head. Uh, Dortmund, and it began with a D. Um, and the two teachers that came with them were just dolls. They were fabulous, and my co-teacher and I, we had never met. Very different styles of teaching, very different personalities in general. And they ended up writing these four vignettes that were very deep and very emotional, all on the theme of pressure, school pressure, family pressure, self pressure, all kinds of pressure. And they wrote these beautiful plays, and we performed them. We really started writing them on Tuesday and performed them on Thursday. They staged them themselves, memorized them. I mean, it was amazing, really, how it all came together, and it was a really good week. Um, the hostel that I stayed in, the food was atrocious. um, there were some things that I had never seen before. They had this green jello, which I assumed was lime jello, but I found out that it wasn't lime jello. It was Woodruff jello, which is something I know that you all use here for flavoring things, beer and syrups that go into things, kind of an herbal thing. It was actually not bad. And it was served with like a vanilla cream sauce, which was just very strange to have jello with a cream sauce. But um, anyway, it was interesting. The next day they had this, I don't know what it was. I think it was some kind of vanilla pudding, but it was very thick and stiff, like it didn't move. And it had absolutely no flavor and no sweetening. It was really kind of scary. We had chicken curry one night. That was edible. And the schnitzel they had, I don't really know what kind of meat was in there. It was oddly textured, but it was edible. Um, so the meals at the hostel were not great, and there were families that were allowing their little kids to run rampant around the place through the dining room when we were all eating, screaming and running, doing nothing to control the children. I've actually never seen that, and especially given how well behaved people seem to be here, I was very surprised. So, yeah, there was a lot of running around and screaming, and parents doing nothing about it. I mean, maybe they weren't German. I don't know where. No, they were German because they spoke. I heard them speaking German. Um, but who knows where they came from? Anyway, I mean, specifically. So that was surprising. But anyway, I tried the beer in Goslar. They have their own beer, and I liked it. I actually, I don't like beer all that much. That one I really liked. Also got some little liqueurs herbal liqueurs that they make there, Hearts Mountain things, these candies, this kind of Lebkucheny cake thing, um, and yeah, fun little bits of things to eat and drink, and brought those back. I brought my roommate a big deer salami, venison salami that he really likes. Um, and it was really a nice week. I was actually kind of depressed to come home. It was one of the nicest weeks of teaching I've had. So that was really nice. Um, and Goslar is just beautiful. I walked around the town, went up the church steeple to the top. It was a little scary, but I did it. And the kids kind of took me up there. They're like, "You can do it." Um, but just all the half-timbered houses there, it wasn't bombed at all in the war, so everything is preserved really, really well. Um, so I got back this last Friday, so it's only been a few days. And since I've been back, um, the apartment situation, the apartment that I thought I had through the Italians doesn't seem to exist all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. Nobody knows what happened. I don't understand what happened, but it doesn't seem to exist. So I am now looking much more intensely for an apartment. I looked at one place that I liked, but it was a little far out of out of the center of the city, and I'd have to buy all the kitchen things, and I'd have to leave in 2 years because the person who owns it is going to move in 2 years, and it just seemed like once I finally got the place together, which would take quite a while, I'd have very little time in there before I'd have to move again, and I just thought I didn't want that. Even though I loved the apartment, I had a beautiful terrace, but I don't want to get it all beautiful for me and then have to leave. So I didn't take that one. So I'm looking for an apartment. If anybody knows of an apartment, I'd like a 2-room with a balcony, or garden if it's on the ground floor, um, and a fitted kitchen, and under 900 if possible, 900 euros. So it could go a tiny bit over if I love it. If anyone knows of anything, let me know. Thank you. Um, so I got my Schufa done, my credit score, which seems to be okay, I think. And I got all the documents done for getting the apartment. So hopefully something will happen. Um, and then I went to another birthday party, my architect friend, the other day, and met some lovely people. And then there were some people there that I knew. And it was all desserts. And it was funny, I asked somebody, the last 2 birthday parties I went to for adults, no, there was no like cake with candles in it. I mean, every birthday in the US has a cake and candles, no matter what. Even if you go to a restaurant, you bring a cake with candles in it. And neither of these had a cake with candles. And someone I was asking someone I was talking to there, I said, "What's the deal with birthdays and no singing happy birthday or cake and candles or all of that?" And he goes, "Oh, I mean, they do it when you're a kid, but when you're an adult, you don't do that." And I said, "I do. I want a cake with candles. I want to be sung happy birthday to." Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Everyone can have a party however they like, but it seems like maybe as adults, maybe you all don't do that as much here. Um, so I'm not that I have it every year because I don't really have parties every year, but um, this one is going to be a big one, so I'm hoping to have a party this year, and I want a cake, even if I have to bake it myself. Um, anyway, but it was fun. It was a really fun party, and a lot of delicious desserts. Lots of desserts, no cake, but tarts, fruit tarts, and things. And I made an American lemon chess pie. I'm having fun showing some American specialties to everyone, um, and it seemed to be popular. And of course, it was the sweetest dessert there, because we like them sweet. Um, Finally, I've looked into German lessons with a sort of a private online um, class sort of thing. It's like part private, part group, and it looks really good. I think I'm going to do it, but I need I need to save my money right now for the move, which will hopefully happen, and and then I will start them. So I do plan to get back into German lessons again soon. And today I had a voice lesson with a German tenor here, just trying out, and it was very interesting, very fun. He was great, um, and his English is not so great, but I was understanding pretty well. Um, and we'll see. I can't really do anything regularly right now because I'm going away so much. I'm here for 1 more week, and then I'm going to Leenwerder, just outside of Bremen, for 2 weeks. Um, and I was just asked to do another one right after that, and then there's another one after that. And I thought, you know what, I don't really want to be away for a whole 4 weeks in a row. So I may not take the one after Lemwerder, but I'm thinking about it. So German lessons will happen soon, voice lessons once in a while. Um, yeah, I think that's all gonna be good. And this weekend is, I know, a holiday for many. Um, Actually, there are two holidays for many, and we're also in Ramadan, so that's also going on for those who celebrate that. But Passover is coming up, and I will have. I'm just having my roommate and I'll have a few people over, and we'll have a seder here on Friday. So that'll be nice. It's been a little hard finding things for a seder here. Um, I've gone to some Jewish markets. I did find most everything, but the lamb shank bone that you're supposed to have for the plate, could not find that anywhere. So I'm using either a chicken bone or I bought a little like marrow bone, maybe I'll use. It's not exactly what you're supposed to, but, and I don't have my Haggadim here. They're in storage, so we're just going to do an online Haggadah that we can just read on our phones. And it's going to be on the Sabbath, so that's going to not be exactly what you're supposed to do, but I'm as reformed a Jew as it gets, so it all works for me. I'm going to cook all the things that you cook. Bought some gefilte fish. I'm going to make chicken soup and matzo balls. The whole Megillah. Anyway, but I want to wish those who celebrate that a happy Pesach, and those of you who celebrate Easter, a wonderful happy Easter. And if you don't celebrate anything, just enjoy the spring weather that's finally coming up. I couldn't believe it hailed today. Oh, and it's in Goslar, it was snowing. It was like hurricane snowing thing. It was it was really like a blizzard there. It didn't all stick, but the winds were just crazy, and we're dragging up suitcases up a hill with like wind and ice in our faces and everything. It was pretty intense. So I'm happy for this beautiful sunny weather now. I like all weather, in moderation. So this is great. I'm going to go out now and buy some things. Okay. So enjoy your week, enjoy the weather, and thank you all for watching. I have over 4,000 people, watchers from the first episode, and over 1,000 on many others. So thank you for continuing to, and starting to follow my journey here. Things are getting closer to being settled, and I will turn 60 at some point, so this will have to end at some point. But for now, I'm going to keep, letting you know what's going on, and hope for the apartment. That's the next thing. Apartment, and then health insurance that I need to get. I have temporary health insurance, so that's going to be the other thing. All right. Happy everything, and we'll see you soon. Bye.